Getting your brand on a store shelf is sometimes easier than keeping it there. Do you know the top 3 things that can get your brand discontinued? In this video, I'll share the insider secrets to help you get your products on more store shelves and into the hands of more shoppers. Thank you for watching. I'm Dan Lohman, here to help you save valuable time and money with simple strategies that grow sustainable sales and profits. I look forward to supporting you in your success, empowering brands, raising the bar. Please share, subscribe, and smash the like bell so that you'll be the first to get new brand building content from me as soon as it goes live. Shoppers can't buy your products if they can't find them. Flawless execution of your brand strategy is critical to your survival. Nothing is more important to the success of your brand than the consumers who buy your products. Shoppers can't buy your products if they can't find them. Having a solid selling strategy is not enough. You need follow-through to ensure sales success. Here are 4 points I want you to consider before we go any further. 1. How poor in-store execution is the quickest way to kill a brand. Hint, there's a better way to make it easy for shoppers to find and buy your products. Customers hate shopping trips that feel like scavenger hunts. Poor in-store execution is a huge reason brands fail. This includes out-of-stocks and much more. Learn how not to disappoint your customers. 2. Strategies to grow sales with proper shelf placement. Don't leave your merchandising to anyone but you. Retailers cannot possibly be experts on every shopper and every item they sell in their store. They need your help. 3. Essential in-store merchandising strategies your competitors overlook. Shoppers are constantly judging you. Your merchandising is a reflection of your brand. Inconsistent, hard to find, and poorly merchandised products reduce sales and increase shopper confusion and frustration. 4. How to convert occasional customers into loyal evangelists. Give shoppers what they want and make it easy for them to find it. Sounds simple, and it is. Traditional strategies overcomplicate the shopper journey. Let's fix this. Do these points resonate with you? If so, then you're in the right place. If they do, then please let me know what kind of questions you would love to see me answer on this channel. These videos are about you and they're for you. These are just some of the points covered in my Why Most Brands Fail, the Roadmap to Sales Success mini course. This video series will teach you skills that even the big brands overlook or ignore to help you stand out on a crowded shelf. Have you ever played a sport or watched a sport on TV or even live and in person? One of the key elements of every single sport is that you've got to follow through. In other words, when you run up to kick the ball, you've got to follow through. When a golfer lines up for the perfect shot, they've got to follow through. The point is this: the follow-through is the most important part of any swing or kick or any throw. It's the follow-through that helps guide the ball into the net or to the cup or down the field to the waiting player or across to the home plate. The same holds true in business. In fact, it's even more critically important in business because this is where most brands fail. Flawless execution of your brand strategy is critical to your survival. The first impression that shoppers have of your brand is usually on a store shelf. They consider your branding, how your product's merchandised, and how it's priced, how it's promoted, and then they compare that to your competition. A lot of brands unfortunately believe that once a distributor picks up their product or once a broker gets involved, that their job's finished, that they can go back to making more product for the next time the distributor shows up or whatever. Nothing could be further from the truth. And while, yes, some distributors do a phenomenal job of getting a product onto the retailer, and some brokers do a great job of getting the product onto the shelf in the retailer store, that's not always the case. This is something that you don't want to blindly entrust to anyone else. You need to keep checking on your brand on a regular basis to ensure that it's properly merchandised, and it's the way that it should look on a store shelf or a display, or that it accurately represents your brand, whatever you want your brand to stand for. So why does this matter and why is it so important to you? Remember that the most important thing that you need to keep your mind on is the way the customer perceives your product on a store shelf. You never get a second chance to disappoint a customer. From the shopper's standpoint, it's the commitment that you as a brand has made to them to help them get the products they want wherever they shop. Sometimes product doesn't get rotated properly, or they're out of stocks, or not enough product gets ordered. On the Brand Secrets and Strategies podcast, I talk about this a lot. For example, when the product gets put in the wrong place, when a brand gains distribution. Our podcast episode 104 is a great example of exactly what I'm talking about. Or a promoted product, whether it be a demo or just off the shelf, sells out, and then they've got nothing to sell, and then the shelf is empty. These are the simple things that every brand must do if they want to be around for a week, a month, a year, or even longer. I tell all the brands that I work with that the selling extends well beyond after the consumer takes the product home and shares it with their friend and family. It continues as they evangelize about the product, and it continues as they put the product on their shopping list for the next time they go shopping. The shopper's journeys change, and shoppers have literally unlimited choices when it comes to where they spend their hard-earned money. It's critically important to make sure that wherever your product's sold, that it's available and it's merchandised properly. This is why it's critically important to make sure that everyone who touches your product is in lockstep and they have the same focus, passion, and enthusiasm as the founder does when it comes to how your brand's represented. That anyone who touches your product has the same commitment to sales excellence, that it's rotated properly, that it appears on every shelf where it belongs, and it's not misplaced, mislabeled, damaged, or in any way, shape, and form. You never get a second chance to disappoint a customer. Now here's a question of the day. How do you ensure that your brand stands out on a crowded shelf? Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video.